Good afternoon, sir. First of all, I introduce myself. My name is Prem Sagar Hisnam. I'm pursuing BSc 6M Botany Honors from Modern College. For the reason of COVID-19 pandemic, my paper 609 having 5 units have conduct one exam. That is for making one video. Today I was presenting my topic is genetics. Genetics is the science of breeding and it is the study of heredity and variation of inherited characteristics. Human being has estimated 35,000 genes. Three types of genetics. Type 1. Type 1 genes involved in immune response or sensory receptor. Type 2 genes are a complex mix of all three types. Type 3 genes involved in scent-to-scent signaling. Mendeleev experiments and principle of inheritance. Gregor John Mendel, 1822 to 1884. He was born in Austria and was the only son of the peasant family who had a great love for plants, which influenced Mendel's life. At the at the age of 25, he was made a priest in the Augustinian monastery. Okay. He carried out his breeding experiment on guardian pea, Pisum sativum, plant from the 1856 to 1864. In 1866, he published his reason and ideas in Proceeding of Natural History Society of Bern. Patent of the paper was experiment in pea hybridization. Unfortunately, his work remained unnoticed and unappreciated, and he died in 1884. Although Mendel had described his region in 1866, his work was recognized only in 1900, when the law of inheritance formulated by him was rediscovered independently by the three scientists in 1900. Hugo de Vries, Dutch biologist in several different plant species. Karl Correns, German in maize and pea. Erich van Tierkersmark, Austria in pea. Okay. Can study in genetic terminologies. Number one, character. A heritable feature that varies among individuals, such as flower color, is called characters. Number two, trait. Each variant for a character, such as red or white color for a flower, is called variant. Three, breeding. Over many generating of self-pollination have produced only the same variety as the parent plant, such as plant are said to be true breeding. Example, a plant with red flower is true breeding. If the seed produced by self-pollination in successive generation for all gives rise to plants that also have red flower. Number four, hybridization, the mating or crossing of two true breeding varieties is called hybridization. Parent, parental hybridization, the mating or crossing of two true breeding varieties is called hybridization. Number five, parental generation, the true breeding parents are called as the parental generation. Six, the F1 generation. F1 means F Phoenician generation. Phoenician comes from the Latin word for sun. Number seven, early. Alternative version of the genes account for variation in inherited characters. The gene for the flower color in pea plant. This exists in two versions are one for red flower, another for white flower. This alternative version of a gene are called alleles. Number 8, phenotype. It refers to physiological traits as well as traits that relate directly to the appearance. Example, here is a pea variety that lacks the normal ability to self-pollinate. This physiological variation, non-self-pollination, is a phenotype trait. Genotype. It refers to the genetic makeup of an organism. Then, we can study about the Mendel law. Number 1, law of segregation. This law says that when a pair of contrasting factor or allelemorph or genes are brought together in a hybrid heterozygote, this factor does not blend or mix up but simply associate themselves and remain together, separate at the time of gamete formation. Number 2, law of independent assortment. This law states that the genes of different characters located in different pair of chromosomes are independent of another in their segregation during gamete formation, meiosis. So that we can study the principle of the independence from man. Also be defined as if we consider the inheritance of two or more genes at a time, their distribution in the gamete and in progeny of a subsequent generation is independent of its others. Thank you for golden opportunity for making this video.